Hello and welcome to this week's episode of MT2, which this week we have a celebrity tactic for you, which is quite exciting. I've just come out of the National Motorcycle Museum in Birmingham, where I've been having a celebrity masterclass with Baroness Karen Brady, no less, her of West Ham and now apprentice fame. So I managed to have the opportunity to ask her a question, which was around negotiations, because clearly this is a lady that has been involved in some pretty tough negotiations throughout her career. So my question to her was, what's your top tip when you're in a negotiation with suppliers? And what was quite gratifying to hear is it's something that is a tip that I've actually given previously on one of our MT2s, and that is understand what your walk-away position is. So understand what is the worst case scenario, what is the point at which you are not prepared to accept the deal that is on the table, and know what that is before you start your negotiation. In addition to that, it's quite helpful to think about what is an absolute must in your negotiation. What would you definitely want, and what are the things that are kind of nice to have, but if you don't get them in the negotiation, it's not going to be a deal breaker. So it's good to try and assess what those things are too. And finally, another tip she gave was also to think about the person on the other side of the negotiating table, because what might be important to them is not important to you, and vice versa. So you may be able to get them to give you something you want that they perceive is not particularly important, and in return you could give them something which you don't really want or need or don't perceive as important from your negotiation perspective. So fantastic tip from somebody who's obviously extremely experienced in business. So I hope that one's useful for you. Until next time, soldier on!